Howdy, my name is Chris. Welcome to Just Puzzling. Today we're going to do a Killer Sudoku on my iPad. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so let's start with the easy one. We can see there's a couple here that are quite easy. So that's a 3 and that's a 5. We can see this is also an 8. Yep, 8 there. Alright, so that's a start. So because this is interesting, because this is a 30, the numbers that add up to 30 are 9, 8, 7, 6. So 6 plus 7 plus is 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 8 is 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 8 is 21 plus 9 is 30. Good maths. So therefore, that's the numbers. Because 8's in here, that's got to be an 8 there. And so we begin. So this is going to be 6, 7, 9. So 22, which is all right. So if this is a 6 in here, this is going to be a 3 and 4 of some description. And that means that this is going to be a 1 and 2 of some description. All right. What else can we see? We can see that this is going to be either a 3 and 6 or a 2 and 7. That's all I know though. So we can see 8 and 9 are up here. So 17 plus 18 is 35 plus 3 is 38. This is going to be 7. So 7 can be 4 and 3, which can't be that. It can be 1 and 7, or it can be 2 and 6. But I don't know much more than that at the moment. Alright. So we know that this is 9 and 5 here because of the numbers that add up to 14 in the cage is 8 and 6. Can't have an 8, so that's 9 and 5, which means 5 has to be up here. 5 could be here or here. I've been really slow lately. Okay, so we've got a spare cage here, and what I mean by that is these two rows are all full except for this. So what we know is that each row has to have the numbers 1 to 9, same as a column and same as a box. So what I am saying to you is that these two rows, so this row is going to add up to 45 and this row is going to add up to 45. So the two rows add up to 90. Because I have a spare cage here, all of these other boxes are going to be short 90 by the number that goes to go into there. So 17 plus 18 is 35, plus 21 is 56, plus 13 is 69, plus 10 is 79, plus 8 is 87. So this to me is a 3. Phew, good adding. But that's how I do that. Okay, so we know that's 3 and 4 here. So 3 can't be in this. So what makes up 13 without a 3? 1, 2, which would be 10, 4 and 6, 1, 3, 5 and 4. Okay, so there's a 2, but the 1 has to be in there somewhere. Okay, no. So 8 and 9 there. Means that 8 and 9 can't be in both of those, so there can't be a 4. 16 can be 8 and 5 plus 3, can be 9 and 4 plus 3, or it can be 6 and 7 plus 3. Okay. So 20 plus 15 is 35, so that's 10. So it won't be 5. Outside of that, don't know. So 8 can be here or here. Eight, 2, 2, 6. Okay. Not seeing it. So 3 and 4. So 22 plus 7 is 29. Plus 8 is 37. Plus 5 is 22, 29, 37 plus 5, 42. So this is 1 and 2 here. 1 and 2 there. So that could be either 2 and 7 or 1 and 8. 14 plus 20 is 34. So these are going to add up to 11. Not seeing this. Three, 3. So 3 can be here and here or here. 5 can be here, here, or here. Can't be in that row. Actually, 5 can be here or here. So if that's 5, that would leave 8, which would be 1, 3, and 4. Which it can't be a 1, 3, and 4 because the 3 can't be going there because it can't be there. So 5 can't be there, 5 can't be there. So that's a 5 there. This is a 3. All right. Alright, so 7 can be here. If that's 7, that'd have to be 1, 2, and 3, which can't be a 3. So 7's out. 7 can't be here or here because of the 3, so that's a 7, and that's a 2. So remember I said that was a 1 and a 2, so that's a 1. Three and 4 here. 2, so this is actually 3 here. Reason being is 11 has 5 and 6, can't be a 5. 4 and 7 can't be a 4 and 7. 2 and 9 can't be a 2, so it's got to be 3 and 8. So 3 and 8 there, that means that's going to be the 3. This will be a 4. What we've also got is we've got this cell here that we can come out with. 10 plus 9 is 19, plus 9 is 28, plus 11 is 39. So that's a 6, that's a 4. So we now know that 4 is going to be either here or here. So 1 and 8 are out, 4 and 5 are out, 6 and 3 out. This is 2 and 7. So that means 7's down this side here. 2 and 7. So 9, remember that was 9 and 5, so that's a 9 there. Meaning this is 9 and 1. Because of the 8 and 9 there, that's got to be a 1. This is a 9. Leaving me with the 3, 8 there. 2, 7 here. 9, 5 there. 1. 6. With that 6, I now should be able to figure out this cell here because that is all encompassed except for that one there. So 6 plus 11 is 17, plus 25 is 42, plus 13 is 55, 66, 78, 86, 4, 6 if I've added correctly. I haven't added correctly. 25 plus 11 is 36, plus 6 is 42. 25 plus 11 is 36, plus 6 is 42. 54, 74, plus 13 is 87. 87's 3, so that's a 7. Alright, so I knew what I was doing, I just can't add. So 1 and 2 are there. Can I have 13 without a 1? No. So 1 has got to be there because it can't be in that row. It can't be there because that 1. So that's a 1 there. That leaves this as a 1 here. So this can either be 1 and 8 or 1 and 7. The other one's going to be 6 because that was 7 from memory. Yep, 35, 38, so that's 7. 6 and 1, if that's a 6, that's got to be a 2, so that's going to be a 1. That's a 7. This is a 6. This is a 3. So we can see here that this is 3 and 6 here, because the 3 can't be in that row, 3 can't be in this row, so 3 can't be in this column, so that's a 3 and a 6. So 6 is going to be up here. Because it can't be in this row, it can't be in this row, so 6 is going to be there. Alright, so what that leaves me with is 7, 8. Going to be here because of that 7, that's a 7. And I'll explain that. So 21 minus 6 is 15. 15 can be 9 and 6 because I've already got the 6, can't be 9 and 6 again, so it could be 7 and 8, which is the other 15. Because of that 7 there, that's a 7. This is an 8. 8 is going to be down here with a 2, but that's the 8 there, so that's an 8. That's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is there. 5, 6. So that's 10, 11, so that's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I know the other two numbers are 8 and 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. So this here was, so this was 13. 13 is 8 and 5, can't be that. 7 and 6 can't be that, so it's 9 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that 5 and 2 are there, so this 2, this is going to be 1, 2 and 5. Because of that 2 there, that's a 2. Because of that 1 there, that's a 1. This will leave the 5, and 5 will be down here somewhere. Still don't know where the 9 and 4 are, but 9 and 4 are here, so that's a 4 there, so that's going to be a 4. This will be a 9. 9 is going to be down here somewhere. 8, 8. 8 can't be 7 and 5, so this is either 9 and 3 or 8 and 4. 6 can only be here or here. 6 can't be there. 6 can't be there because of 6 and 6, so this is a 6. Leaving this to be a 6 because of this column row here. Column, so that's a 6. That'll leave 9 there. So 9 can't be 1 and 8, can't be 3 and 6, can't be 2 and 7. So it's 5 and 4. Because of that there, that's a 5. This is a 4. That leaves 4 to be down here. 4 and 7 could be there. 2 and 7 could be there. Because this can be 1 and 8 or 2 and 7. 9, 4. So 1 is going to be here. 2 is going to be here. So 1 is going to be one of those two. 2 can be there. The other number's 3. Can't be there, so 3 can be here or here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 9 there, and that's a 4. And I should have known that because that's a 4 and 7. Because that 4 there, that's a 4, that's a 7. This is still 5 and 9. This is going to be 6 and 7. Because of the 7 there, that's a 7, and this is a 6. Still 5 and 9. Alright. 1, 2, 8, 9. So 1 is there, because that can't be in that row anywhere. 1. So 1 is going to be down here. That's going to be 1 and 8. 8 and 1. Don't know anything about that, but that means that's a 9. This is an 8. So this is going to be 2 and 9, but I don't know which order. one's going to be here or here. 1 is actually in this, so that's got to be a 1. This is a 2. This is an 8, because remember this is 8 and 1. But 1 can't be there. Alright, so now it's got to be 3 and 9 here, which means that's a 9. This is a 2, meaning that's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 4. 3 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That adds up to 11, so that's a 2. Remember, this was 2 and 7, so because of that 2 there, that's a 2. That's a 7. This is still 3 and 8, but I don't know any more than that. Still 9 and 5, but I don't know more than that. 1, 2, remember that was a 3. Remember this was 3 and 8, so that's an 8. This is a 3. We finish this row off with a 9, which makes sense. So if 9 is here, 9's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 8. Because of the 8 there, that's an 8. This is a 5, making this a 5 and a 9. Means this is a 9 and 3. Got 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of this 5 here. 6, 7. Alright, so we did that in a little under 17 minutes. Not a bad time. Mistake in terms of adding up. My adding comes to light that sometimes my adding's not the best. But, you know, you understand the principles. Anyway, until next time, bye for now.